the son of immigrants, Greek immigrants. I've gone through the immigrant experience. I grew up in New York City. Uh, Everybody was an immigrant on my block. They were German, Italian, Greek, Irish, you name it, we had them. And that to me was a natural world. So, what do I get out of it? It's really a way of staying in touch with my immigrant roots. It's being able to continue to empathize with the immigrant experience. And for me, it's a joy to be involved with immigration. Well, the pro bono project that I've been involved with for the last 4 years has been my involvement with a nonprofit organization here in Henderson County in North Carolina. The organization is called True Ridge. In the beginning, I offered True Ridge pro bono services every Friday morning. Every Friday morning, I would drive down to Hendersonville from Asheville, and I would devote 2 to 3 hours to giving free consultations to their clients on obviously a pro bono basis. But as I became more involved with the pro bono service that I provided, as True Ridge started to grow, I was ultimately asked to be on their board of directors. And more recently, I became the board chair. So now I'm the board chair of True Ridge. And I'm not only providing pro bono legal services, I'm helping the organization acquire grants to promote education for COVID, to help victims of domestic violence, to promote court advocacy so people don't go to court alone, to promote education, linking high school students with scholarships. We're providing a whole range of services. The most rewarding experience for me is becoming involved in the immigration practice. The challenge is not the immigration clients. The challenge for practitioners such as me is really the word solo. As a solo practitioner, it is really, really tough to fight the system, fighting for the rights for immigrant clients, fighting against that system that changes the rules almost daily. But because I'm able to network with other lawyers, with other stakeholders, with other organizations, I'm able to leverage myself and not be isolated. So the challenge is not being solo. Even though we practice as solo practitioners, we cannot be solo. We have to spread out our network, and that will allow us to have the impact that we need. So to me, that's been the biggest challenge. The passion is knowing that you're making an impact. The passion is knowing that you're really helping families directly, keeping families together. Before I became an attorney, I was in corporate America in New York City for 20 years. I traveled the country, did a lot of other things. But the difference with practicing law, and especially immigration law, is you feel and see the direct impact you're having on families. What you do in this environment as an attorney, an immigration attorney, is life changing. There's no room for error when we represent folks in removal proceedings or when we go for an interview for legal permanent residency. The stakes are always, always high. And managing those stakes, being under pressure, is really a challenge. But it's rewarding because you see the results. You see that smile, you see that embrace, you see families hug when it's successful. Yes, do it. Do pro bono work. It's extremely rewarding. Your contribution uh, is priceless. Saving a family, saving somebody from removal proceedings, just giving advice could be life changing for the recipient of your pro bono work. Of course, the key thing is, I would say, is measure your time carefully. Target who you want to give pro bono to. Don't just necessarily go out there willy nilly. See where you want to contribute in the community, and then invest your time and your legal skills in that area. And I promise you, after 2, 3, 4 years, your impact will really multiply. So be careful where you choose your pro bono services. Don't rely on people saying, "Oh, we have a pro bono event this week. Why don't you come down and give 2 hours?" To me, pro bono means target where you want to help, make a commitment in that area, and then get embedded with a good organization, and your impact will multiply. That's what I would advise.